Most of the capex projects are planned with a very ambitious dates. However, in execution, the plan goes haywire and the delays goes out of control. Speed is not just about making an aggressive plan. Unless we understand the sources of major delays in capex projects, just having an aggressive plan will not lead to aggressive execution, isn't it? If you observe the entire cycle of capex projects, the delay happens in a very interesting way across different phases of project. Be it the initiation phase, the mid phase, or the end phase. The initiation phase is a bit fuzzy in nature, where still technology finalization is happening, execution philosophy is getting discussed, start of major procurement and engineering happens at this stage. And in some cases, even the site execution like excavation and civil also may kickstart. After the initiation phase, there is a mid phase which is execution heavy, where major site execution like civil, structural fabrication and erection, piping work, major utilities, equipment erection, electrical and instrumentation, everything is happening here. End phase is where final equipment erection and commissioning happens. But in which phase of the project people are more sensitive about the delays? Is it in the initial phase or towards the end phase? Obviously, it is towards the end phase. In the initial phase, even months pass by, people are not so worried. That is why in this phase, the project is usually managed using high-level Gantt view. By the mid phase, people become more sensitive towards the delay. The project is monitored using a proper project plan and there is a DPR view, daily progress report. But still, the project delay is talked in terms of weeks. But by the time the project moves towards the end phase, people are extremely sensitive for the delay. Now the project delay is talked in terms of days and hours. Towards this phase, management attention is also very, very high. All stakeholders gets involved. Project is now managed using shift reports. If you plot a graph of people's sensitivity towards project delay, it looks something like this. Very less towards the initial phase and becomes very high towards the end. But if I ask in which phase of the project we have better ability to control the delay, will it be initial stages or towards the end phase? Of course, our ability to control the delay is much better in the initial stages. As we move towards the later part of the project, it becomes more difficult to reduce the delay. Towards the later part of the project, more number of functions have to synchronize. New constraints will emerge, where multiple agencies have to work in a restricted space. Basically, the degree of freedom is very, very less. Hence, our ability to control the project delay also goes down. In short, where we can influence the project, the control is weak. And where we can't, there is a full effort. Question is, can we reverse the situation? For that, we need to understand the cause of these effects. Maybe it is nothing to do with your project, but the way you manage the project. Most of the time, experts have been saying is that managing project is different than managing production and it requires a different approach and a different theory. Is it really so? Let me tell you, the right way is totally opposite. We got to manage the large industrial projects like a production environment. See it through a model of rate of flow of work bundles through a constraining resources. And we call it as flow management of capex projects.